Okay, so yeah, it should be live now. So yeah, today we're doing another CPU tournament. Now I usually do these 2 days apart, so if you're wondering, I'm streaming this on Tuesday. I usually do Monday and Wednesday, but tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Super Mario Maker 2's new update, and then the next day Animal Crossing's new update, I believe, comes out on the 23rd, so 2 updates back to back, so I might be swapping between them on the 23rd, but yeah, that's just kind of my future plans for the next few streams. So, yeah, in this Quarantine Meta tournament, we're going to be having Pikachu, Byleth, Richter, Lucario, Wolf, Shulk, Luigi, Dark Pit, who won the previous tournament, Pac-Man, Ice Climbers, Mewtwo, Dark Samus, Sonic, Rosalina, Pichu, and Dr. Mario. So yeah, I'm going to be having a lot of interesting matches. This time I have a lot of faster characters rather than a lot of the slower ones like in the last tournament. This is also halfway through the season, so yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind taking the winner of the previous two, or actually, you know what, we're just gonna stick to the original plan, so yeah, we'll just do one final tournament at the end rather than have like a mini tournament in the middle, so yeah, that's going to be it, so I guess let's get started. I forgot to see who actually takes Heroes, or takes the second spot in the Quarantine tournament out of the 8 fighters that are going to be there. As, yeah, Hero won the first 2 tournaments, so I got to see the runner-up, because I forgot to mention that. So yeah. Round 1. First round, first battle as well, is going to be Pikachu versus Byleth. Pokemon Stadium 2. Starts off with a neutral layer. Pikachu goes for 2 fairs and then tries to get a neutral B. So connect. Does get the down air. Goes for a double up air, but misses the first one. Pikachu gets jabbed there, but yeah, Pikachu with the down air tries to go for some neutral Bs and then some up airs on the platform. Byleth parries into a forward tilt. So yeah, Pikachu does have the lead at the moment by a bit, so see what happens. Definitely not too bad for Byleth, though. Yeah, that stock was pretty good for Pikachu. Catching Byleth with a double jump there. Yeah, if you're Byleth, you're going to be having to play really carefully here. I would have tried to go for down air at least or something there. Yeah, gets the up smash out of shield. It does a lot of damage. Almost gets the down special. That would have been really impressive for Byleth to get it on Pikachu. Okay, yeah, didn't follow up that up special with like a side special or anything. Even though I think Byleth should have landed like a neutral special as Pikachu air dodged. Not the fully charged version of the neutral special, but just the regular one. Yeah, gets the forward air, doesn't get the tipper, but it does go. Byleth's only at 69.6%, so it's not too bad of a disadvantage. Yeah, Pikachu's been playing really well here. This is a pretty good matchup for Pikachu, though. That's pretty much every character versus Pikachu. So gets the up special, and that does actually allow Byleth to recover. So yeah, Byleth would have died there, and Pikachu had not been in that specific spot where she could have landed the up special. I thought Pikachu might have gotten dragged down to the bottom last time, and then Byleth got a reversal. Yeah, I guess the tipper on that side special is going to be doing a lot of damage. Breaks the shield through the platform, actually, with that down special, and then footstools Pikachu during the shield break animation, so that's going to not allow Byleth to get a punish. That could be really big. Like, that was going to be Byleth's one condition, pretty much. Although, Byleth's not doing too bad now, actually. Like, Byleth had stage control, at least, and then gave it up to Pikachu that up air. So you gotta focus on ledge trapping there, rather than just jumping above Pikachu. Yeah, gets the up special into down air actually, and it does kill. I don't think that was true, but it did look true. Yeah, Pikachu with the back air. Gonna be a back throw here from Pikachu. Byleth at 177. The forward throw here might kill him though. Byleth at 192 is still going. Apparently not going to kill either. Going to be another forward throw here. It's not going to be killing just yet. Yeah, that back air will be killing it, and so that's going to be the sucker. I think that was back air that's looking. I was trying to look at my phone because I noticed there's 1% frame drop, although it's going down now, so hopefully that's fine. Yeah, almost got the slide special through Pikachu slide special. That would have killed for sure in the blast zone. Wouldn't have even needed a tipper. But yeah, Byleth really brought this one back, so Pikachu's gonna... That was actually an interesting way to avoid Thunder Jolt. For being a newcomer, Byleth's got a lot of good tech against CPUs, but yeah, that's going to be the game. Byleth taking it with that forward air.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Or Byleth's like been performing really well in these tournaments. Got the down special on Ganondorf in the first tournament, for example. And then yeah, got a down special on Pikachu's shield there, although it didn't work out too well as Byleth didn't get the footstool. So yeah, Byleth's moving on to round 1. Next up's going to be Richter versus Lucario. Yeah, it looks like Lucario's going to be getting an up smash here to start things off with. So Richter bringing it back with some projectiles and some down tilts. The final destination as well, so pretty even for both. So yeah, lots of dodging there, and then finally gets that hit to break things up. So Lucario does have the lead by about 4%, so not too big of a lead. Yeah, that forward tilt's going to take it back for Richter. Yeah, that's a pretty good slide special from Lucario there. Because then I like the dash attack, cover the mistech, although could have gone for jab. Or I don't know if Lucario's jab blocks, or would that be like down tilt or something. I'm pretty sure jab works. Or at least jab 1. Yeah, Richter could have gotten a pretty good fall off of that up tilt there. Like that up air. Up smash, maybe. Well, that's a bit riskier. Beginning. Rapid jab there on Lucario for a bit of percent, although probably need to take out Lucario pretty quickly here as it's going to have the first. Yeah, that huge special will take it. Yeah, honestly, this has been a pretty even game. Yeah, that was a good forward air from Richter. Just try to not get edge guarded. Focus on making it back. Yeah, that is going to be Richter's stock, actually. Or I thought he might have made it back for a second there, but yeah. Just a bit too deep. He did get 58.5% on Lucario, but that's not necessarily a good thing with Lucario. It's going to be counter, actually, at one point. I couldn't remember what it was for a second. I tried to go for the up special, although it didn't connect. Yeah, it's going to be back air from Richter there. Gets the dash attack. Going to be focusing on edge guarding there with slide special, it looks like. It's another forward tilt there. Forward tilt is really powerful. They're sending all the way to the other side of the stage, just that Richter's not facing the blast zone. Yeah, that down smash will take Lucario's stock at 160-ish. So... the Aura is a pretty good comeback mechanic for Lucario, so... he doesn't have any at the moment, but he gets them. Yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do with Lucario at this point. As you can't, I guess you just have to focus on getting hit for a bit. Or trying to take the stock for edge guarding. And yeah, Lucario's really struggling to land anything, honestly, on Richter, just because Richter pretty much outranges everything Lucario has. Like Aura's here. Yeah, that footstool to downer actually worked pretty well for Lucario. At 66.4, so I'm not going to be getting too much from Aura just yet. It's a down tilt. Mario with a dash attack. Tries to go for the neutral air, although it doesn't connect. Richter with a very risky air dodge there. Air dodging off stage rather than on stage. Obviously he didn't have his jump, so it's pretty important to touch the ground. But yeah, that is actually going to be the game. So yeah, Lucario moving on to round 2 for Richter.
Lucario is with me.
So yeah, next up is going to be Wolf versus Shulk. Gonna be on Town and City actually. Yeah, Wolf lands with down air to start things off. Shulk tried to land a backslash there. Those downers are really interesting. Like, it wasn't too bad. I played Wolf earlier and got a downer off stage for like the first time. I found that pretty difficult to land because it basically kills you if you miss it. And I died for hitting it as well. But yeah, using it on stage, I haven't seen that before. Yeah, Wolf with the forward tilt. Going through a lot of these lasers here with Shulk and Jump Art, which is not too helpful. I would think that Wolf would be playing more defensively, but maybe not using a lagging move. Down smash, or that down smash is going to take stock. But yeah, like obviously as Wolf you want to play a bit campy at times, but playing too defensively with the lasers is not too great of an idea. Playing with lasers here would be really good just because you're going to be getting a lot of damage through the Buster. And you don't really want to be taking that much from Buster as well. Shulk already at 99%. And Shulk with the back throw. Going to be trying to go for the edge guard recovers high. There is Shulk, we got to take this stock pretty soon. The backslash might have actually taken it, I think, because I believe it does more damage if your opponent's turned around. Although, then again, it was like center stage-ish, so maybe not included as Town and City. Like, it was a bit close to the ledge, but not that close. Smash Rare would have, but yeah. Wolf with the dash attack is going to be picking up the stock. So yeah. Shulk switching over to Smash is a pretty good idea here, though Wolf is just going to be able to cancel out for a minute. Well, he did air dodge in there. Yeah, you gotta be really careful at ledge there. Yeah. Shulk with the forward smash, going to be taking the stock on the moving platform. Yeah, Wolf goes for the edge guard, although he kind of gave up there. If he would have done like Nair, then that would have been Shulk's stock. Yeah, Shulk already run out of jump. Yeah, with the Nair, gets the forward smash. That is going to be the game. So yeah, Wolf moving on to round 2.
Weaklings, a lot of you.
So yeah, next up is going to be Luigi versus Dark Pit. Yeah, on Battlefield, so could see some combos from Luigi using the platforms, although most of his combos are pretty grounded. Combos there. It gets the Nair to up smash. Now Dark Pit starting to get some hits, gets that arrow, gets the neutral air. He tries to go for a few arrows there, though none for the connect. And both of them barely miss each other with the grab and neutral air. Yeah, Luigi's still slightly ahead, is going to be hit by that arrow, and then lead Dark Pit in the lead. Yeah, gets the forward air on Luigi. Luigi did save his jump though, which is pretty good. Although, yeah, he's going to be getting edge guarded there by Dark Pit. Easily. You can see the Nair to up smash from Luigi there, though would not have killed. Would have done a bit of damage. Forward throw from Luigi. Goes for the up air actually, rather than like a back air. Yeah, Luigi's really struggling to get in through Dark Pit's arrows. He's going to be put into a disadvantaged position off stage, although he does make it back. Yeah, Dark Pit getting the up smash through the platform. Probably going to look this air and then getting the back air for the kill. For some reason I thought I was confusing Zair and Z dropping. Whenever I said Zair. And Luigi gets the fireball to stop the air. After he gets the forward throw there, putting Luigi off stage again, which is pretty important. Although, Luigi does make it back. To off stage again after the nair. Gonna be attacking and then tried to go for the up B into Dark Pit, although it just barely missed. Be a back throw here from Luigi. Yeah, I'm surprised this Luigi doesn't really go for that many combos. Like, some of the CPUs know a lot of their combos, like the Luigi ones don't know the zero death or anything, but I figured they would do like down throw into like 3 fairs or whatever it is. Gonna be a dash attack from Dark Pit there, and it does kill. Luigi at 169% though, so pretty good stock. Definitely got a lot of percent on Dark Pit this stock compared to the first one. Get Dark Pit with the random up special, which he doesn't punish. Could have gotten a free up special time. Good parry from Luigi there, gets the down throw into forward air. Catches the random up special with a Zair, which is a bit strange. And I guess he read some form of aerial movement from Dark Pit. Cyclone there, and say it could actually kill because that move is just jank, but it's gonna be a forward throw from Luigi. Tried to go for the edge rotor though. Kind of worked there after that fair. Yeah, he does get a bit of damage off of that, but he doesn't get a kill. Yeah, that Cyclone will be killing, so yeah, that's going to be Dark Pit's second stock, Luigi at 68%, so I mean, he could zero to death. CPs don't really know how to do it, but I mean, they did. This game could be over. Yeah, now Dark Pit's out of the range of it anyway. Yeah, Luigi doing a bit of damage with these Zairs, actually. Somehow landed inside of that arrow. I don't know if he, like, did a crouch for 1 frame or what, but it didn't look like he dodged it. But yeah, Dark Pit using a lot of these arrows just to keep Luigi away, because Luigi's going to be trying to approach for a grab, it looks like. Yeah, that Zair could have been nice for Luigi. Oh, it's actually going to go to time, I didn't even realize that. Our dash attack's actually going to kill first, in last second, so yeah, that's going to be the game.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
So yeah, Dark Pit moving on to round 2. I didn't realize how long that was actually. Yeah, next up is going to be Pac-Man versus Ice Climbers. Back throw from Pac-Man there to put Ice Climbers off stage. Yeah, Pac-Man kind of just jumping around at the moment. I guess he's dodging Ice Climber. There's not too successfully now. Did get struggled a bit there, so Ice Climbers do take the lead after that. Get the backer there. Get a Nair, actually. I didn't see that one happening. I thought they might go for Fair, which would have been really interesting, but the Nair is actually pretty solid to, like, stop the side special. If they would commit a bit more to edgewards, then that could have been a pretty clean shot. Yeah, it was weird how that side special went a bit upwards. I guess knocked Pac-Man a bit closer to the ceiling as it did almost kill off the top, yeah. They do get the kill there, so yeah, Pac-Man goes for the grab, doesn't really get it. He does throw out a cherry to hit Anna, but does not hit Coco. It's going to be a forward smash from Pac-Man. Actually hits the right Ice Climber, so that's going to be their stock. Yeah, landing on that platform and kind of retreat. Like, the platform on Smash Bros. Always throws me off, so I always try to avoid taking it. Even though it is a pretty good stage for Mega Man. There's gonna be an up smash coming up from Ice Climbers, and it does kill. So yeah. Pac-Man getting some pretty good damage here, actually, but yeah, it's not going to be enough to finish off this one. Though Nana does just SD, so maybe. It would be interesting to see Soko take this game. Yeah, gets the up throw. Honestly, Soko's not doing too bad. Like, that little interaction there was pretty good. Kind of reading Pac-Man's landing options. Yeah, Pac-Man goes for the Nair. Tries to get a backer there. The backer would have been pretty bad, as I think that Coco uses jump. Gonna be a down throw here. Tried to get the up air, though barely missed. But yeah, for Soko, like, this damage isn't too bad. Like, if Sopo were to lose the stock right now, I would be pretty satisfied with that. So going for a bit more damage. Gets the up air. Another up air. It's for the forward air. Gets the freeze for a second there, and the up air does kill, actually, so Sopo taking the game.
Ice Climber win.
Next up is going to be Mewtwo versus Dark Samus Popo. Now moving on to round 2.
3, 2,
Gonna be on Yoshi's Island Brawl. Really strange up special there. In there, it's a jab from Mewtwo. Honestly, I feel like Mewtwo might be a bit better in this game than I had initially thought. Cause I keep seeing a lot of stuff with Mewtwo now online. Yeah, just barely recovering there. Like, I don't think Mewtwo's like top tier, but I don't think Mewtwo's like mid tier. Or like a middle and mid tier, maybe upper mid tier. Bottom high tier ish. Potentially, I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, gets the neutral beat to trade with the dash attack. It's double up air, almost a triple up air. It's gonna be a back throw there from Dark Samus for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a forward smash there from Mewtwo, a bit strange as Dark Samus landed on the platform. And what's probably going to land behind Mewtwo if it didn't land on the platform, but still. Going to be a forward throw, or actually up throw. Thought it would have been forward throw. maybe forward throw didn't kill there just yet. I don't know if it did more damage. I don't know. Yeah, that forward air through the platform is actually going to kill. I think the rage helped that out quite a bit, and then up smash actually lands all of the hits properly and kills. So yeah, Mewtwo on second stock, Dark Samus on final stock at 28.4. Mewtwo now at 6.3. Tried to go for the Nair, gets the side special, and then guesses the air dodge. That was a pretty nice string from Dark Samus there. But yeah, gotta get that slide special there and then up air as well on Mewtwo. Another up air. So the percent's pretty even, although Mewtwo still has the stock lead. Down air from Dark Samus there. No, down air wasn't the same one. Mewtwo off stage. Mewtwo returning with an up air into a back air. Spiritual air tries to go for the Shadow Ball, though it doesn't connect. There. Yeah, it gets the disable actually. I was wondering if Mewtwo was going to do any disable, although I did trade with the slide special, so yeah, that dash attack will kill, and that's going to be the game. So yeah, Mewtwo moving on to round 2. That's honestly been a lot longer of a round 1 than I thought, but I hope things will speed up pretty soon, like the next game for sure will be a bit faster. So yeah, this game is going to be Sonic vs. Rosalina, but I'm talking about the one after this. So yeah, Mewtwo moving on to round 2 from that last one. It's gonna be on Kalos.
1, go!
I guess Kalos Pokemon League, as there is another stage from Kalos in the game, though it's not legal, at least in this version. I believe it was legal in 3DS. And it was considered legal. Or not considered, but like thought of potentially being legal at the beginning of Ultimate 12. Yeah, the only issue is that one perk walk-offs. And then I would think the stage would actually be too small. Like, imagine playing on that stage with Wallace, like you would just die at 10. Yeah, Sonic getting a lot of these up airs into forward air. Does have the percent lead at the moment, and it's playing a bit more aggressive than most other Sonics, though still spamming side special. The up air tries to hit Rosa there, though just barely misses. Rosalina actually taking the percent lead there for a second. Sonic gets the up smash. It's not going to be killing just yet. Yeah, gets the neutral air actually. That was a pretty nice neutral air. He went all the way from the platform and then just like drug it down and got a second one out of it. Yeah, air dodge is the first hit of the down smash, but went out a bit early. Yeah, gets the back air. That's a pretty nice one. So yeah, that is going to finish off the stock. So I did with the double neutral air. The second one barely connected. Tried to go for the double off air, did not connect the second one though. Yeah, I just noticed that like Luma has like a glow around it. Like a rainbow glow sometimes. Yeah, back to the match I guess. I keep getting distracted on this one. Yeah, Sonic going for another spin dash here. Trick gets the forward air into Luma, although Rosalina does finish off Sonic's first stock with a back air. You could see Sonic just take the stock and try to time out Rosalina, as he does go to sudden death. So it's not just highest percent wins. that up smash there could have been Rosalina stock. Gonna be a forward air from Sonic there. Does not kill just yet. If he would have forward aired there, it would have killed. Gets a dash attack. That was a very thick jab. An up tilt there, and it does kill actually, so yeah. Could see Sonic try to time out Rosalina. Wouldn't be the worst of ideas, although it would be the lamest. I like how he tried to wall jump to just extend that edge guard. But yeah, that down tilt there was another good play. Yeah, wall jumping there to extend his time off stage. Doing it again. Yeah, lots of off stage play here. You gotta be really careful though, as the ledge re-grab could get them. Although Sonic touches one, so save it. So yeah, they're both pretty good. So yeah, about a minute left. So if I were Sonic, I would just stay around this ledge area, as it's still working on the timeout, but it's also not putting you in too much danger as Rosalina. They seem to not be able to hit Sonic as well as Sonic does. Rosalina. Yeah, if I had just jumped there, that could have been a stun. Yeah, it gets the backer there, and it does actually kill, so that's going to be the game.
Piece of cake.
So yeah, next episode is going to be Pichu versus Dr. Mario. Forward air coming up from Dr. Mario to take the percent lead, although Pichu is taking it back pretty easily. Yeah, these platforms could be an issue. Yeah, that was a really weird sequence of events by Pichu there. I mean, I guess it worked, but... Doc could have got a cave there. Like, that's what I've noticed a lot with the Pichu and Pikachu CPs, is that they'll up special like that, and then if you're playing as someone with a wind box or a cape reflector like with Doc, or Sword Fighter even, then you can get a free stock. Yeah, that forward air from Doc is going to be taking the first stock. I don't really think this matchup is that bad for Doc. It's still not a good matchup. Doc still loses it pretty badly, but like you saw there, Doc's forward air kills very easily. Like pretty much everyone Doc will kill very easily. That's kind of his thing. But yeah, with the lightest character in the game, obviously that's going to be amplified up quite a bit. Plus Pichu doing damage to himself is going to be increasing the amount of damage that Doc aerials do. So could have seen a jab lock there from Pichu. He tried for a second. Like, back throw from Doc might kill here at the ledge. With Doc with Rage right now. Yeah, Pichu just needs to find a kill move here. He does get it with the up smash. So yeah. With the up air. Try to go for an intro there. That was really interesting. Whoa. Okay, Doc. Footstool to Nair to down air. Or there was one move in between. I don't remember. I think it was like a full tilt. Or maybe it was just Nair into down air, but I mean, Pichu kind of just got deleted there. But yeah, Doc zoning with kills for a bit. Pichu goes for the backer and the forward air. Doc having to recover low there, does get edge guarded by Pichu, so it's still pretty even. Like Pikachu, or not Pikachu, Pichu can definitely take this game pretty easily with just like a back air string off the side of the stage. Yeah, the up smash from Doc is going to kill for sure, so that's going to be the game. Yeah, Dr. Mario actually moving on to round 2. round 2, battle 1, it's going to be Byleth versus Lucario. Just took a drink of water there, my bad.
3, 2, 1.
Going back to Kalos here. That could have been a very interesting start to the match if Lucario would have been hit by... Like, if Lucario would have air dodged out, and Byleth would have held it and then got tipper forward smash for like 20%, then... Or would have done more than 20, would have done like 35-ish. I still don't really know Byleth's damage output. I think it's comparable to Ganon, so 35-ish might not be too far-fetched for tipper forward smash. I don't know how I feel about the arrow being cancelled there. Like, I think if you wouldn't have cancelled the arrow, it could have worked out a bit better. If you would have gotten a bit of shield damage and then maybe tried to shield pressure Lucario. And that's one thing I don't really see Byleth do that much, and I think could help Byleth quite a bit. Like, imagine if Byleth was just like a bit faster landing lag-wise, and could like shield pressure with like downer and stuff. Or I guess the startup of Downer. Like, if the startup of Downer was as fast as some of the other Downers in the game, then Byleth could just destroy shields. But yeah, Byleth actually does lose a stock there to Aura Sphere pretty early. Gonna be getting that neutral air countered by Lucario. Just a bit of damage. That forward smash, if that would have been countered, then Byleth honestly could have died with Lucario at this percent. Yeah, that forward air, gonna get the sour spot, but it's still going to kill. Yeah, gets a few up airs there to take back the lead. I honestly didn't see Byleth evening this back up like she did. Yeah, gets the tipper on the slide special and it almost killed. Gets another tipper, so that will kill for sure Byleth. Only at 69.8%, so still got a while to go before the stock. According to the first one. And by a while I mean like 21%, but still. Forward throw into forward air from Byleth, hitting the air dodge. Or, not even air dodge. Like, I don't think that's true, but I guess just Lucario not doing anything allows him to get hit. Yeah, countering that neutral air, gonna be doing a lot of damage, but still not enough to kill or anything. That arrow traveled a lot further than I thought. Well, I kind of thought that it went throughout the entire stage for a second, and then seeing it disappear when it did. It's kind of interesting. Because I figured it would have made it like a bit over 3/4 rather than the full part of the bottom part of Kalos. Yeah, it's gonna get the forward air there. It's gonna be doing a bit of damage, although not killing just at the neutral air will kill though, so yeah, that's going to be the game. Alright, let's move on to semifinal. But yeah, definitely a pretty fast game. 3.5 minutes, so. Next up is going to be Wolf versus Dark Pit. I'm interested to see Wolf, actually, because Wolf played pretty well in the last game. Like, I felt like it was a lot more like a normal Smash player would, rather than a CPU. Like, Dark Pit spamming neutral B and stuff seems like what a CPU would do, rather than an actual person. But yeah, that footstool is just gonna kill Wolf there, so yeah. Dark Pit with the 0 to death, killing Wolf at 39. I mean, are we just gonna have like an entire CPU series where the winner of the first tournament just wins the second one? Because that would be interesting. That's what it's looking like so far. Although Dark Pit did just save Wolf. I don't know, that could be a mistake. If Dark Pit would have taken 2 stocks in under a minute, that would have been insane. As like in the previous CPU tournaments, it's taken about 2 minutes to take 1 stock. Or at least the previous games. Yeah, that down air was really nice by Dark Pit. I didn't think that was actually going to connect. I thought Wolf would grab ledge first. So yeah, we could see a 3 stock coming out from Dark Pit, although it's very unlikely. Wolf does have pretty good kill power. Yeah, that could be the end of Dark Pit stock, yeah. So yeah, Wolf's gonna have to take the stock pretty quickly to recover from this. It's definitely possible to get a recovery, you just have to like 0 to death Dark Pit here. Which is very unlikely due to the recovery, but... I mean, that's the start. He still hasn't technically been touched during the 0 to death. Yeah, that's going to be bad. I mean, being 88% on final slot isn't too bad if Wolf can take it quickly. Yeah, that's pretty good neutral air for Wolf. I thought that caused him a stock for a second. This could be dash tech there. Yeah, the back air will take the stock, so that's going to be the game. Dark Pit moving on to semifinals.
Nice try.
Yeah, Wolf kind of got destroyed there at the beginning. Almost died. Or almost lost 2 stocks in a second. By a second, I mean a minute, but yeah. So yeah, looks like Ice Climber's going to be taking the percent lead here at the beginning. Back on Town and City. Didn't Ice Climbers play here last time, actually? So, definitely wouldn't want to counterpick them. Back to it, you know. That forward smash there by the Ice Climbers would be doing a lot of damage. Yes, we'll be back there here from Ice Climbers. Gotta be resetting that disadvantage from ledge. Or offstage disadvantage from ledge, I guess, because technically being at ledge is no disadvantage. Yeah, that upper will kill. So yeah, the Ice Climbers are just gonna be doing a lot of damage off of like up air, down throw up air. Just does like 50%. You know, that was like the one desync I learned as Ice Climbers whenever I considered picking them up. What's that? Do like spot dodge into desync grab and then just get 50% off of up airs, and then if you did it correctly you could do like 70% with a forward air, and then they would maybe die from it depending on the character and stage. Like in most competitive stages and characters so. By competitive characters, everyone. Bit of a weird interaction there. We're getting that up special on B2. But yeah, Mewtwo at kill percent here is not too great for... We're getting that side special, it almost killed. If it would have been on that platform, it would have killed for sure. It's still not up there. Yeah, as you can see there. So the Ice Climber is looking pretty solid at the moment. Dash dance. So they have confidence. That could have been really bad for Poco had Mewtwo messed around with Nana. Like done an up air. Just not alone to recover. I wonder if that ever happened before in a tournament where they get separated and then yeah, you up air instead of down airing them to not allow Poco to recover. back throw here from Mewtwo. Interesting teleport there, actually. Yeah, that new special could allow Mewtwo to take another stock. Although it's not looking too great. Like, I doubt Mewtwo wins this time. Sure. Yeah, gets the air dodge read, I believe that was. It's either air dodge or teleport. They both pretty much do the same thing. Except one puts Mewtwo in special. But yeah, Ice Climbers do win the game and move on to semifinals. And then teleport moves Mewtwo a lot further. Yeah, next up is going to be Sonic versus Dr. Mario. Gonna be on Yoshi's Island Pearl, so one of the slowest characters in the game versus the fastest, running speed-wise. That could have been pretty good forward smash from Sonic, but he winded that thing up for a few seconds. Yeah, that was a pretty good stock from Sonic there. Yeah, this is a very bad matchup for Doc. Can't tell already. Just having those like multi-hit aerials at ledge basically just one-shots Doc. Like, the difference between Mac and Doc in that situation is that Mac could actually hit through a lot of the multi-hit moves if they're misspaced, whereas Doc with down special can't really hit through them. Like, you would have to up special early / air dodge early, both of which would probably kill you depending on the position. Like, if you're recovering high, you might make it, but yeah, if you're recovering mid or lower, then you're just dead instantly. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. I didn't know that that still worked through the spring, actually. Yeah, interesting tech Sonic, but you still get down smash, so that is going to be the stock. Dr. Mario living pretty long here at 103.7%. Getting a down special there. That could actually kill Sonic. Yeah, that did. The reason that killed is because Sonic had used his jump already. So yeah, Doc takes the lead at 149. That's not really a position you want to be in as Sonic. But if you would have gotten that down there. But yeah, I think it would be crazy if Doc like won the entire CPU quarantine tournament just due to the current events in the world right now. So that's the one that I'm going for, like biased commentary. Yeah, Sonic actually didn't make that back. What? Plus I pocket Doc, but yeah, I thought Sonic made that back. Hold on, I'm gonna rewatch that. I guess maybe he was aerialing at ledge or something, but yeah, I thought he would have grabbed the ledge. Or I think he tried to neutral air to edgeguard Doc, but that was just a bad play all around. So yeah, next up is going to be Byleth versus Dark Pit. Somehow Dr. Mario's made it in semifinals.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's going to be on Final Destination here. Honestly, I think Byleth has a pretty good shot here versus Dark Pit. Although Dark Pit has been playing really well in these past two tournaments. More so the like towards the ending of the last tournament and this tournament, Doc's been playing really well, especially the last game. I'm gonna dock the Dark Pit. So yeah, he kind of just deleted in round 2. You gotta be really careful here as Violet, yeah. So Dark Pit can edge guard pretty much every recovery pretty easily. That's probably Dark Pit's main strength. If they can just edge guard for free. And pretty much their only strength, really. They like having a slow recovery. I mean, I guess I got decent movement speed, but yeah. Yeah, Violet getting the neutral air, gets the side special as well. That would have been Tipper side special, I'm pretty sure would have killed. Yeah, Violet needs to find the stock pretty soon. Gets the Tipper side special, and it does kill, kind of like I predicted, although not necessarily in the way I had thought. Kind of interesting to see Violet air dodge that. I believe Violet's like the first CPU to like successfully dodge an arrow in that kind of a position. As most of the time they just get hit by it and just shrug it off. Yeah, Dark Pit just landing a forward smash. I guess punish the down smash, although Violet still could have blocked it. Pretty nice string from Violet and edge guard there. Could have led to a stock if Violet would have gone for down air, but Violet doesn't really go for down air. Except out of up special, apparently. But yeah, I like that up smash out of shield, actually. Bit of an interesting play. I personally don't use Violet's up smash that much, and I don't think anyone really does. I remember everyone being really impressed by the fact that it could hit people on the ground and then just never use a move, just because it doesn't kill. And then down smash, break shield, forward smash actually kills and has ridiculous amount of range and ledge trapping. Because yeah, if your opponents jump, you just angle it up, and then if they stay on the ledge, then you just angle it down, and then if they do literally anything else, you just angle it forward. And then if you miss, then it's not too bad if you're not going to be punished too hard, depending on the time. But yeah, Violet takes the stock there with the up air, so still at 91.0% currently, so Dark's going to be landing that forward smash, and it does kill actually. I didn't expect it to kill. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I just think that, or I thought that the forward smash was going to be a bit weaker. So yeah, Dark Pit making its way back to finals again. You see a repeat of the last tournament, although this time on the opposite side of bracket. And next up is going to be Dr. Mario versus the Ice Climbers. Pretty interesting right side of bracket, I had to say.
3, 2, 1, go!
Honestly, if I saw this as like semifinals or like top 8, I guess would be the closest thing to semifinals. In a tournament like this, like if Dr. Mario, Ice Climber, and Dark Pit were all in top 8, and then Violet. That'd be terrifying. Like, you have to remember that Pikachu was in this tournament, and Pichu. Like, there were a few pretty solid characters. Doc's kind of insane with these footstool ledge traps. Okay, Doc. I think Doc could win this. Like, he's probably gonna get bodied by Dark Pit now that I say that, but yeah. Like, and that was a pretty good forward air from the Ice Climbers there. Just want to look at like that little interaction. But yeah, I think that Doc's probably gonna get bodied by Dark Pit, but he will make tournament if that happens, because yeah, the way that the rule set works. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah. Basically, because Dark Pit's won the previous tournament, if he wins this tournament, then the runner-up gets to enter the final tournament. So yeah, that's gonna be a 2-stock potentially from Doc. Currently has a 2-stock lead. If he gets a 0 to death here, that's definitely one. But yeah, that stock was pretty clean at the end there too. Like the first one, definitely the most impressive stock from a CPU that we've seen. Like it's between that and the Dark Pit stock, so that's kind of what our Dark Pit versus Wolf first stock. That's why I'm kind of interested to see them battle. But yeah, Ice Climbers could definitely pull this one through though, versus Doc. Because I believe Doc is like either the worst character in the game or the second worst. I could see an argument for Kirby being the worst. Now that I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I definitely don't think Mac is the worst compared to Doc. Yeah, they actually do manage to take the stock there. I think that was just bad DI from Doc, but yeah. This is definitely winnable at this point. 60% is not that big of a lead for Doc. Especially when the Ice Climbers can do like that same amount of damage in one non-desync down throw upper combo. Yeah, it's almost actually even. Ice Climbers actually take the lead there. That's a really good up smash from Doc there. Could have maybe gotten a forward smash. Although I doubt it would have killed, so up smash is just safer overall, actually. Yeah, gets the up air. It does give him the advantage with that up smash. If he would have gotten that up smash, that would have been the most insane read. Yeah, that up special could have been pretty good as well. Yeah, the back air there will kill for sure, so yeah, that's going to be the game. Doc almost getting reverse 3 stocks. So yeah. Like Doc had a bit of rage there, because I believe he was at 140. So yeah, that's just for sure kill. So yeah, we actually do get a mirrored final this time as well. I thought it was going to be mirrored at the top left and bottom right, because Dark Pit was the first CPU, but then I realized that he's at the bottom left as well, so just get a vertical mirror, I guess. Gonna be on FD as well. This is probably the best stage for Doc in this situation, but yeah, things probably aren't gonna go well. Doc at least does have a guaranteed spot in the mini tournament finale, so. I'm surprised that none of the winners of the previous like CPU tournaments have actually showed up to any of the mini ones. Like I just do random CPUs every time unless they've already won a mini tournament. Or basically except for Hero at the moment. Hero and one other. Although they might have entered in a few tournaments, but it should be fine as they haven't won any at least. Like I don't think Doc was a runner-up against Heroes or Dark Pit, so it should be fine. But yeah, Doc does have a pretty good advantage here with Pit on stage. It gets the cape into forward smash. It was a really interesting cape. As I thought it would have just reflected Dark Pit off stage, but it reflected him onto the stage, and Doc was able to get a forward smash out of it because... Wait, that was actually huge because Doc was able to use the in lag of up special, and then he gets that. Hold on a second. That double down tilt into up special. This Doc's popping off. Popping vitamins. Mega vitamins, I guess. But yeah, that is gonna be a stock there, actually. Probably, yeah. Rip lead. Just walks all the way to the other side of the stage. Like, he could have got a massive punish there, but I mean, he still killed with, I believe that was his back air. As that wasn't an air, and there was no way it was fair. So had back air in that position. But yeah, that's actually, no, he barely made it. I was gonna say that's actually a stock, but if he would have been 1% higher, he would have died. See, he's dead there. Dark Pit almost saved him, but yeah. So yeah, he does get a chance to redeem himself in the finals,
Looks like I'm the
but
last
yeah.
man standing.
Going to be Dark Pit taking this tournament again. So far, every winner of the first set of 2 tournaments has won the second. So, yeah. Yeah, once again, sorry for the double CPU tournaments in a row. I usually try to space them out. But, yeah, I'm going to be doing Super Mario Maker 2 update stuff tomorrow, and then going to be doing Animal Crossing on Thursday with the new update there, so, and maybe a bit of Mario Maker 2 as well. Just playing some levels, maybe making a level tomorrow with some of the new mechanics, or even a new world potentially, using some of my previous levels. I did play a bit of it earlier to kind of get back into the rhythm of Mario Maker, but yeah, I'm still not very good at the game, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. So yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope to see everyone in the next stream.